Yes, yes, yes. Hey guys, check it out. Gerald Peters here. You may or not know I've written a couple books on trading, investing, the stock market. I've been at this stuff for 21 years. All I try to do on my channel feed is just help people. Like I actually buy into this idea that if you help enough other people get what they want, you'll actually get what you want. Like Zig Ziglar said that, right? Jesus said it's better to give than to receive. One of my early mentors said that what you give away, you get to keep. So virtually everything I do is just free. Like here, you can have it. Unless you want a hard copy, which I'm gonna charge you to send it to you. But inside of these books, I talk about stocks and this idea of the money flow, that you don't need some complicated way to find investments, that they're all around you. Like you're driving past neighborhoods that have houses that you could probably buy and rent out. You're driving past MLPs, you're driving past, all these things that could be used as investments that could make you money. You're probably using AT&T right now. You have an internet connection. All of these things are going on in your life. I call that the money flow. And the more you come in tune with it and tap in, the better the deals you can find, the opportunities you can find to invest. But let me show you a real quick strategy of a way that you can find stocks without paying for newsletters and other such nonsense. You don't need to do that. The S&P 500, which you've probably heard of, is just like the general stock market, right? Let me set my camera here. Inside of the general stock market, the S&P is made up of 12 sectors. So if we were looking at this, just the general stock market, let's put in the SPY. This would be the index for the S&P 500, right? Well, this is made up of like 12 different sectors. There's industrials, there's technology, there's telecom, there's, all these different sectors. Well, one way to easily track these sectors is through the select spider funds. And these are funds that if you were to look up the ticker XLB, you would see all the companies that make up this sector. And we could go down and look at all of them. The XLC, communications, this would have like everything from AT&T to Facebook. And often if you go pull up the charts of the stocks, they're going to pretty much look like the sector, right? So we could go down. XLE would be energy. If you go look at Exxon, Chevron, they're probably going to look just like this chart. And we go down. Now we're at the financials. If you go look at JP Morgan, Bank of America, they're probably all going to look like this, right? So as I go down, industrials, technology, XLK, what do we got? XLP, Staples. So what I'm looking for is which one's down? Oh, hold on. XLE had a little sell-off here, right? Now, I have a strategy, and you don't know my strategy probably, or maybe you do, and this would have given me a moment to pause. And I would have been like, okay, and then I would have went and looked, XLRE. So we could come over here and we could type that in. Let's look up the XLRE, Real Estate Sector Spider Fund. And let's see what's in that fund. So pulls it up. Let's go to holdings. So what do we see? We've got American Tower. We've got Crown Castle International, Simon Properties, Well, Public Storage. So I've been buying this one. What I'm buying is irrelevant, but I'm just showing you my strategy. I've been buying Public Storage, and then there's others in this sector. But by doing this, by following the sectors, I'm able to see, okay, which sectors are offering me the best opportunities for a discount. So when you had a big sell-off here in the electrical companies, that lets me know, hey, I should go look at the XLU and let's see what's inside of the XLU that maybe I might want to buy. So we go to the XLU. I don't like this website. Go to holdings. Now, you can just go find all this stuff. You don't need to ask me what was this website. This is the Spider Select Index, for this company. There's several of these. So if you go look in here, you're going to see Next Era, Dominion, Southern Electric, Duke, all these different electric companies. I've been buying Southern and I've been buying Duke, right? So these companies that make up these indexes are the top companies in that particular sector. So that allows you to kind of focus on, larger quality companies. So let's look at the XLV straight up, right? You think you want to buy up here? No, you don't want to be buying up here. It's over, like this indicator is telling you very clearly this thing is overpriced. So let's look at the XLV. What was in that would have went up? XLV. So we pull that up. Sector. Healthcare. Healthcare's been on fire. We look at the holdings. What do we see? Johnson & Johnson, United Health Group, Merck, Pfizer, Abbott Labs. So let's look at UNH, right? So UNH is one of them in that fund. Let's look, does it look like that ETF? So look at that. Straight up. Straight up. I was buying down here. You say, well, how do you know that? Well, I have a little strategy that I talk about in my book where I'm looking to target these sideways movements at the bottoms of big declines because I believe things go from extreme high to extreme low, right? And then there's another extreme low, extreme high. So price is going to move in these extremes. Boom, boom, boom. It's how price moves. And so if you go to my newsletter, I talk about this. It's free. There's no charge, nothing like that. Let's see. This pattern. Price moves sideways, price moves up, price moves sideways, price moves down. Now, these zones, you're going to see where it says best time for a buy, best time for a sell. That gets a little more into the nuance you need to get into my books, the indicators I use. But the way that I'm finding, and it's not even a matter of those indicators need to be right or I'm trying to perfectly time the market. It's not even that. I'm just not wanting to buy up here. I'm wanting to buy down here. That's all. I'm just wanting to buy cheaper. See, that's how I've always done my real estate. I don't buy expensive real estate with the idea of selling it to even more expensive real estate. I want to buy real estate when it's cheap and it's on sale, right? So anyway, I hope that helps give you some ideas. Set yourself up a folder in there and you can track these sectors and then you can start looking at the ones that are on sale and find yourself some quality stocks.